It's official. The next Bratz celebrity doll is KAROL G. Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video. And in this video, yes, we have to talk about the huge reveal that happened today or yesterday, where Bratz revealed that the next celebrity collaboration will be with KAROL G. Now, if you don't know, KAROL G is a huge in pop Latin. She even made a song on the Barbie movie album. Like, remember that? So this collaboration is kind of ironic in that sense. But yeah, she's very famous. You know, just to make that clear, she's a very well-established, famous pop artist, and not just pop. I believe she does many other genres in music. So she's very established. She's very well-renowned, and this doll, as we'll get to know and as we'll see, this doll is based. One of the outfits is based on her look that she wore when she won the Latin Grammy for Best Album of the Year last year. So she's a big deal. So I do want to establish that, because I feel like a lot of fans of hers are always going to be, you know, looking for anything that I say negatively about her, because just because I don't know about her personally doesn't take away any success that she has. Just to make that clear, she's successful. Okay, let's make that clear. Okay, moving on. But yeah, the big reveal, you know, happened. No, I don't think any of us were really sure what to expect with this collaboration, if it was true indeed. But here we are. We now have the pictures. We now know what the doll looks like. We now know information of where she will release. And let's talk about it. So yeah, the news first broke on the Rolling Stone article, and then, you know, shortly after, like a couple hours after, we got the official stock photos and listing on Bratz, the website, and then hours after that, we got the official reveal from the Bratz Instagram account themselves. So yeah, it all happened in the same day, you know, just kind of like staggeringly, you know, like after the article, we got the stock photos and then we got the reveal. So yeah, it was like a well thought out, I guess, like reveal announcement. So yes, here we go. The next Bratz celebrity doll is with KAROL G. So what do I think? I mean, obviously there are so many iconic, you know, pop icons right now that would be, you know, they would sell out. Like if they got a Bratz doll, they would sell out. Like Sabrina Carpenter, we're gonna hear a lot about her. Like a lot of people, you know, think that would be an amazing collaboration, and that would be an amazing collaboration. Bratz has made many references to Sabrina in their posts over the past couple of months. So I feel like it would make sense, and it might happen. Like I feel like it probably could, or like Charlie XCX, or, you know, all these, you know, very trending, you know, pop artists, and, you know, just, you know, very in these very big spaces. So but for now, you know, we do have the KAROL G doll to talk about, and I think, you know, she, like, all in all, like I'm very pleasantly surprised. Like I think she looks amazing, but of course we have to talk about the fact that this seems to be the next Mean Girls launch, you know, and when I say that, I mean, like, the way that they're gonna drop this doll seems to be the same way that they're gonna do the Mean Girls collaboration. Now there's no word of this launch being, like, you know, super limited quantities, but they have mentioned in their post that, you know, you know, get her before she sells out, because, you know, she's gonna sell out. So I feel like they're doing the same thing that they did with Kylie's collaboration, where they at one point were very sure that those Kylie dolls were going to sell out and they were going to be, you know, limited quantities, but they weren't. So I feel like with this collaboration, since it's very similar to Kylie's collaboration, you know, with them both, they're both celebrities, but obviously they both do different things. I feel like this could be very similar to the Kylie collaboration and not the Mean Girls collaboration. The Mean Girls one, obviously, I mean, there was just, like, basically no stock. It was horrible. We all know how that went. So I just fear that with this launch also being, as far as we know, she drops first on the Bratz website for pre-orders on December 3rd. That's all we know so far. That's so with that information, it does obviously, you know, make me scared that this could be another, you know, situation like Mean Girls, where, you know, she sells out immediately and then, like, everyone's really mad. But I guess the good thing here is that when she does launch on December 3rd, yeah, for 50 US dollars, did I mention that? Yeah, she's $50. But yeah, so when she does launch on that day, it's for pre-orders. It's not like a immediate release, like it's pre-orders. So that's good because I guess with pre-orders, you know, she's not gonna sell out, right? Like it's a pre-order, so they basically have those open. So I don't know for like how long they will have the pre-order open, but they will have that open for an amount of time, and then in that time people can place the order. That's how I understand this will go. But maybe, you know, obviously they will have a, you know, time like limit as to how long this will be, you know, how long she will be available for pre-order. So that is something. So, but, you know, let's see. I mean, hopefully, at least with the pre-order system, you know, it will go better. But still, it's on the Bratz website, which, I mean, we all know with the Mean Girls launch, not just because the Mean Girls, not just because the Bratz website has bugs and like the CAPTCHA is awful, but also because there's glitches, and obviously the Bratz website doesn't ship to everywhere in the world, so that's also a big factor that makes this really bad. So I just feel like, you know, if they're gonna do this whole thing again with like the Bratz website, they really need to fix the website, and they also need to add more locations to ship internationally, because I cannot see why they can't you know, ship to like, you know, places in Europe here, like where I live, because I ordered like the Tweevils from their website like years ago. And it was fine. So it's really weird how now it doesn't work. They don't do it anymore. So they have to fix it. They have to improve also on the bugs and the glitches. And I just feel like the whole model of release, they have to really just fix it, and they have to make it so people are not going to be, you know, mad every time they release something. Because I just feel like this is how it's going to be. You know, if they don't fix anything, every release, it's just going to be the same thing. We're all going to be like, kind of like excited, but also scared. And then all of us who are not, you know, all of us who are international fans, we're going to end up, you know, getting the short end of the stick, and we're not going to be able to get her or any of these upcoming releases. You know, it just really sucks. So I hope they improve. But as far as we know, I have seen on youloveit.com that there are Amazon listings for this doll for Amazon Germany, UK, Canada. So, you know, they exist, the listings, but they are very bare right now. They're not active. So I do wonder if they actually will, you know, launch KAROL G here on Amazon at all, or if those listings are old. I guess only time will tell. But yeah, I think, you know, talking about the doll now, I think she's really cute. Like, the face is gorgeous. I actually love her dress that she's wearing. It's like a really beautiful rose gold. The hairstyle is like really unique with the bangs. And I think she has again a beautiful face. The shoes are a reused mold, so not new. And I think overall she doesn't have too many new pieces like that belong really to her, that were made specifically for her collaboration. I believe the vinyl record is a new piece for her. And maybe the Grammy trophy as well. But like, aside for that, like the necklace and the shoes, and, you know, like even her purse is like the Kylie purse. So I think a lot of her accessories that she comes with are not new molds per se, you know, like not new completely for her. So that kind of sucks, but I still feel like she's a really gorgeous doll. I love her outfits with the merch. The box looks really nice. I think she's a really pretty doll, and, you know, I would like to be able to buy her if I can. But it just sucks that, you know, with how it is right now, it just, you know, like we don't know for sure if they will actually, you know, release them on Amazon, if those listings are relevant or not, or, you know, and they say that, you know, she's going to be available in certain specific stores, like across Colombia, like, it's like, why? Like, why don't just release them on Amazon? Like, just, why not just put that in a caption that you're gonna release this doll on Amazon as well? It doesn't have to be like a huge quantity like Kylie's collaboration, because we all know how that went. She didn't sell enough, and so Bratz got scared. But they can still have a good balance of enough stock for everyone, you know? So I don't see why they have to make this into like such a, you know, scarcity problem where it's like, oh, FOMO, scarcity, there's not enough, products, like, no, just produce enough for enough people. Don't just produce like 1,000 pieces and then everyone's mad at you. You like, just fix, like, learn. Bratz, like, haven't they learned anything from the Mean Girls collaboration, that they should have enough stock to some extent for most fans if they want to get her on Amazon? Again, just produce enough. Don't produce too much where it's like, oh, it's a loss. Like, okay, fine, we learned a lesson, but you can still have a healthy balance of stock. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like 500 pieces like Katie. Now, something that I actually found disturbing, low-key, is on one of the videos here that KAROL G actually shared on her official Instagram account, announcing the Bratz collaboration. On one of these, this video that she shared in the post, it basically shows the KAROL G doll like walking down the red carpet. But if you look at that video really closely, you will notice that it doesn't add up. It's very uncanny valley. It kind of disturbs me because it looks so, I don't know, it just looks so bad and wrong. It looks inhuman. It looks wrong. It's not like a stop motion little clip that would have been really cute, like what Monster High G3 does with their music videos sometimes, right? Like a little stop motion moment that would have been really cute. It's not that. This is giving me AI generated vibes, which is very disappointing for me to say, because we do have a bit of a history with Bratz using some, like with one post specifically, I made a video about it, like the Bella Hadid runway, like Victoria's Secret, show. That post got deleted. It was AI. The fingers were all messed up. And this clip gives me the exact same vibe. The eyes, the arm, like there's an arm missing. The way she's like angled in a slight, way, like she's walking sideways, and then like the legs, like the movement is really wrong. It's just wrong. And then the eyes look wrong, and it really looks like they just took an image of the doll and they put it into AI to make it into a video. Like, you know what I mean? It looks really like uncanny, and it doesn't look well done at all. Also, like, I think the dead giveaway here is that in the clip, the doll has nostrils, and Bratz dolls do not have nostrils. So I feel like this is a very definitive way to tell that this clip definitely has to be AI in some way, shape or form. Because again, the actual doll, if they were using the actual doll here in this clip, she wouldn't have nostrils. But if you look closely in the video, she has nostrils. And also the eyes, they look so bug-eyed and it looks wrong. You cannot tell me when you look at this and you see this, that this is not giving AI. It's giving AI vibes for sure. And again, it just gives me the ick. I'm gonna be having nightmares. So yeah, I mean, all in all, I think this doll is really cute. Is the price a bit high? Yes, but I mean, considering it's a collaboration with a celebrity like KAROL G, it's, of course, she's gonna be expensive. So, but I think she's a really cute doll. I think she was well executed. Like, I think the work went into this doll and we can see the doll, it looks good. I think the references, the accessories, the outfits, they make sense. It looks good. It fits. It all works. My main issue here is the availability for most people in the world. I think for a lot of people who live in the US, they're going to be fine. They're going to probably be able to get this doll when they place their, the order on pre-order whenever she drops. So I think, if for most people in the US, hopefully they will be able to get her if they want her. But I think it really comes down to people like me who don't live in the US, who are not going to be able to even have the chance to get her in the first place. I fear that might be the case again, like with the Mean Girls collaboration. At least this time it's a pre-order, so there's that. It's going to be different, I hope. And then also we do have the Amazon listings that are, they're inactive, they're really, bare, but they exist. So hopefully that does mean that they will release her on Amazon, even for a short period of time. I would still appreciate that. Like, even if they just release her like for a month on Amazon, whatever, like, I'm okay with that, because then at least I have the chance to get her. But I really hate it when they don't even give us the chance, when they really just choose to gatekeep these collaborations for most people like us, and even for people in the US, it's not easy. I just wish that they would make these dolls more available, you know, to most people. And again, don't make too much stock, you know, like with Kylie. Okay, you know, just don't repeat the mistake, but you can still produce enough. So I don't see why they can't have a healthy, again, like a healthy balance of producing enough stock but not having too much stock where it's a loss, right? So I just feel like that's my main issue. I hope that they fix the Bratz website glitches and issues. I hope the release goes better with the pre-order system. I hope that the quality control is also better. And I hope that they do release her on Amazon eventually. I don't care when, I don't care how expensive, I will wait, I will figure it out. But at least give us international fans the option of being able to purchase this doll on Amazon. Because I feel like, why wouldn't you? Why would Bratz make the decision to exclude such a vast population from this release? Like, so many fans, like, just ignoring us because they don't feel like it. Like, I just feel like that is so mean. And yeah, of course, the Bratz website does have specific country, international country shipping. But that's really bare. Like, that's the bare minimum. And I feel like even then, they still need to release these dolls, these collaborations on Amazon as well. They just have to figure out a way where it's not too much stock, where again, it's too much cost. So, but I think, you know, MGA, Bratz, you can do this, right? You can figure it out, please. I just think, I hope this goes well. I hope they release her for everyone eventually. Because yeah, I think she's really cute, and I do think she's well executed. And I am very happy that at least for KAROL G fans, they will have an actual official doll of her. That is really iconic. That is really, also that's very meaningful. You know, that's very potent. So I think that's very important, and that's cool. So I definitely think that's amazing. But I just hope that they do it better, that they learn from the mistakes with Mean Girls. Because if they don't, and it just feels like like the same thing all over again, then I'm really gonna be disappointed in Bratz, because it feels like they really just don't listen. But what do you think? Let me know down below. And that was the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support the channel if you're able to. And of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.